This episode is brought to you by Fatty 15. Fatty 15 is on a mission to optimize your C15 levels to help you live healthier longer. You can get an additional 15% off their 90-day subscription starter kit by going to fatty15.com/hags and use code HAGS at checkout.
Two best friends, both alike in dignity.
Nurturing phantoms and courting the muse.
The hag divines when something must die.
Yes, that was Poog.
But this is huge.
The ego loves to seek,
But never to find. It was Berlant
and Novak
the whole time.
Here we go. And we're live, and our vibrate already was off. Due to respect.
What? Oh, it was?
Yeah. Okay, so.
Still on the table, though? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I want it off the table.
thigh?
By the way, what are your thoughts on? Went to a nice dinner last night.
Well, I know you have a real problem with if a phone comes out during dinner.
I
told
do
me
a problem
years
with
ago.
phone.
You said it's unsanitary. I thought it was for like,
A
other
phone on the
reasons.
table, appropriate at
Yeah.
airports and shitholes. I'm not kidding. And a phone on the table at dinner.
Unless it's
By the
like
way, at a nice place.
working-
I was at Horses.
There are never been. Oh wait,
Oh yeah,
is it called just Horses?
yeah.
I don't think I've been. Isn't there a place called Wild Horses?
I don't know.
Red Horses?
I don't know. But the point is, table and keys on the table. And I literally told my friend, I go, you gotta get that off the table.
Would you mind? I just have a thing.
I just have a thing where I wasn't raised by wolves.
Yeah. So I'm just very conscious of the camera yet
No,
again.
we've been talking about this, and that's why you said we could talk about it. We could talk about it.
You know,
on
look at
air.
me. Look at me.
I know.
Checking the
Well, I
monitor.
don't even know. Well, by the way, my hair.
Oh yeah. We haven't discussed it.
Straightened my hair. I'm gonna do it maybe twice a year. By the way, I feel.
Sorry, my mood has tanked.
Get over it.
No. I'm saying that for our audience. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it wasn't like.
Why? Because of the cameras?
Yeah.
Here, I'll pull you out of it. I'll talk about myself for a while.
All right.
I'll talk about how, by the way, having straight hair was treated differently. I felt it.
Were you treated more like a
Like a
dumb
normal bitch.
Yeah. Not
Maybe.
Or
I
did
felt
you
something
feel like a
happened.
normal bitch?
Well, I definitely feel like a normal bitch. It's really
And so then you
fun.
projected that.
Makes
You
me
were
feel
like,
kind of
boys.
no,
you know?
it made me feel like fun, like wearing like kind of like a big jacket and being like,
Oh yeah. There's something like
Yeah.
I know it feels like a scarf or something.
yeah, just
For you,
feeling,
if
like,
it's
really,
normally
yeah.
curly. Yeah.
And just
I was gonna say that's what happens when you're maintaining straight look. Like it's all that
pulling down on my hair.
gentle or like
Oh, yeah,
like
like,
not touching. But
oh
also
my
that's
God,
also a truth for curl.
right, for
You're doing
curls
this thing
too.
like no one.
It's
like,
true though,
Like
because with curly
this.
hair, my hands are in my hair a lot.
Yeah.
There's kind of a feeling
Like
of
right
it's
now,
always
like,
going to be a little
it's gonna
crazy
help
or
me.
something.
yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
help me maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To like run my fingers through,
Oh,
create
yeah,
volume,
totally.
like make
But
it crazier to
but
make
with
it
the
better.
straight hair,
Straight
it's
hair,
like-
there's and like this.
Yeah, and it makes me instantly. I'm like, I have 2 kids, and I'm like, my fucking husband is gonna. Do you want me to? What? Well, I'll have my husband come and talk to you. How's that? The front desk.
Yeah. No, I just felt myself behind the desk.
Yeah.
And I was trying to see you without
Yeah.
what I know of you.
Yeah.
And you being like, God, it's scary. I mean, it's intimidating
I know.
in a different way. Trying to think of you.
No, having
regular.
a husband is powerful. People I get why people are just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have a husband. Like, oh, because it's like my husband will call or like, yeah, oh, my husband's not gonna powerful
Interesting.
as a symbol,
My
as they
husband.
mostly operate in the
Where's
symbolic
my
realm,
wife?
of course.
My wife.
Yeah. My wife's not
husband.
gonna like that. They go.
Yeah, what is it? My husband. Wait, my husband.
You can almost just throw it on the phone. My husband, but
Yeah.
why would you? I guess what's the context?
No, it can be. It can be.
Be your own husband, and then you call back gravelly.
Yeah, hi, it's Jim. Someone treating my little lady.
No,
Not even a free drink for my little lady after she found a bug in her bed.
Yeah.
You always think you're owed like a single free cocktail, and I always think you're owed the room,
Yeah.
full room.
The full stay.
By the way,
Full stay.
just it's going to show people,
What? Oh,
everyone
yeah.
remembers me at the beginning of the year talking about
Well, this is how it always goes.
I
Don't I-
bought
I
this,
know,
the
I
amount of
know.
time I spent choosing this cover.
I know.
But it was there as a sacred object all year. I
Well,
knew
by the
it
way-
was there if I couldn't bring myself to journal this year. I really
Me neither.
couldn't.
Me neither.
Like I was
We're
like
the same.
twice. I don't know
Do
why.
we talk about this? Because
No.
I, years of journaling.
Yeah.
Like journals filled. couldn't fucking do it this year. And then, I just did the other day is I go, enough is enough. And I'm like, I'm going to get back to the weekly thing where it's in days where you just go, here's what I did that day.
Quick.
How I'm feeling. Quick. To not do diary. Oh, whoa, life took a turn. Instead of having to do the full archive.
No, right.
But
have it be too small.
Went to lunch with
Yeah, right.
False. Oh, you'll really. I never forget the shocking reality of mood shifts, because I had one of the most euphoric mornings, I'd say, of life. 4 hours later, despondent.
Yeah.
Like frozen, inaction. Couldn't bring myself to do anything I had to do. No, I sent you a picture because I had ultimate sacred morning. Or imagine this.
You finally turned on your red light that I've been using for years.
Yeah. I know.
From
Light Path
LED.
One of the first people to give us a
Provide
gift.
us a hardcore, heavy gift.
So the other day, I thought I had to be somewhere at 8:30. So I set my alarm for 7, woke up, and then I saw, they pushed to 9. And what's the difference of half an hour? Apparently, it's a lot, actually.
Yeah.
So, but what I did, imagine this, having slept, I would say I had 9 hours of sleep, crept into the kitchen. I did a 10-minute meditation in front of the LED red light.
By the way, I don't know about you, but
my whole life changed.
Did you notice effects?
Yeah.
From the red light?
By the way, I go, is this
real.
mood? Is this the red light? Because I was, and then I haven't done it since.
And that's a powerful device. And this is why I've tried to tell you.
10 minutes. Not even. I think it was
that, if you 5 minutes, if you go doubly close, you only need 5 minutes to get the same effect. It literally is like that.
So my eyes are very sensitive, so I need to
so
wear something on the eyes.
Yeah, it came with that. I remember you asking the guy about it.
I couldn't find it. I literally just put like my silk eye mask on.
Yeah, I saw that. But like skin stuff, like I know you're very Dr. Dennis Grossi, like the mask, but that thing we have is very powerful.
Oh shit.
And if you just did, X number of that, I also like nude,
so if it were
watch television. No, you don't need to be that close. That's what I'm trying.
That's crazy.
No. If it could be across the room and you do it for 2 hours.
Right.
It's literally, that's the dosage. Because
Well, guess what? We turned on this is tied to the red light.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows ever been made, and I'm really happy it's getting its due because it's on Netflix now. At the time it was critical success. People Escape of Dannemora is on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm doing?
Oh yeah, of course.
The pants.
It's heaven. I'm just really happy for them because it's like Showtime fucked them. With the
really?
Meaning
no one knew. Really?
And it's one of the most divine things ever made. Anyway. But I was gonna say, Blasted Dannemora had the red light on. We were on the couch with our feet up to the red light.
Oh, well, you know what I'll do, like with my navicular accessory syndrome.
And my knee was hurting. I put my knee in front of it.
You can rest it right on it. I do that sometimes.
Rest it on it, meaning it's blasting from below?
Yeah, I've put it on the floor and rested my foot on it.
And you see relief.
Who knows?
No,
I never know if anything
Jacqueline,
does anything.
The mood
One
from
day,
the morning. Brief meditation,
I put it in
red
front
light.
of me once and started working, and something happened.
Okay, well,
where I was soaring. And working, and it wasn't the caffeine, it wasn't the Celsius.
What was it?
It was the red light.
I know.
No, I mean, something's up. You know what I mean?
Probiotics have completely fallen off. No return in sight.
What have I fallen off of? I'm trying to think if I'm still on
way off.
anything. I missed my workout for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Can barely drag myself back.
But this is life. This is why you have to go Jungian, and you have to remember balance is an ideal not to be achieved in real life.
Yeah.
It's a complete fucking, it's not possible.
Well,
Get
also
over
balance doesn't have to mean equal. I mean, like something can hold a balance if it's 100 pebbles versus 1 rock.
Right.
It wouldn't look like you ate the same thing.
Yeah.
Or, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. A big bag of popcorn, 1 tiny strawberry on a thing, weighing it, okay?
Okay.
Over here and over here.
Uh-huh.
A huge bag of popcorn.
Okay.
And one.
It'd be a big bag of popcorn, yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything light.
What's light? Do you eat?
No, it doesn't matter.
Feathers?
Any single option.
What's the big thing that you always got
feather
you with?
and a feather
100,000? Wait, what is it? What weighs more? 1 million?
feathers.
100 pounds or 100 feathers or something. No, what was it that they got? Yeah, oh my God.
Surprise you
By
on?
the way, severe speech impediment.
I think you're thinking of
words.
You've noticed?
I've been doing word stuff, mumbling. I said the other day, in earnest, I said, do you think I have long COVID?
Oh, yeah. You can't. Do you just slip again?
No.
Oh, no. I thought you were saying that you think it's the long COVID.
It could be long COVID.
Wait. I just want to show you something. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. How to release the jaw.
Oh, God.
Okay. I've been reading, right? So with your thumbs, create a little resistance. Now, just for a second, okay, open your jaw, right, with the resistance. Okay, like don't think you're trying to release it. Use your muscle, okay? Push. Right? You're feeling the resistance?
Yeah.
You're feeling the muscle work, right? Or a muscle work. What?
Okay, keep going. I know it made me feel sick.
Did it hurt you?
No, it just made me feel ill. I can't explain it.
So there's something I learned about the muscles here where this one can only relax. It can only relax. It relaxes opposite to the other one. So when you use the muscle to open it up, okay, it's actually relaxing the other one. So you can go like this.
Oh, weird.
So you slowly lower the thing down, just flexing that muscle. Like, see how I'm preventing resistance here and then massaging. Here, another way to do it. I'm not massaging. I got distracted, confused.
I kind of understand. 10 hours of sleep, nothing like it. That's about all I'll say there. Apparently, silicone's bad. Parchment paper. Some parchment papers have silicone. But this is when you get into stuff, you go, so.
No cooking.
No, yeah. No cooking.
Steam over, I just got to get
hot
into
water.
A different vibe here.
No, I know.
Like the olden days.
No, I know. It's weird. Because we were recording for years in our homes, bottomless.
So
bottomless.
I'm fucking grumpy. Okay.
I know. I get it.
And,
I get it.
Oh, no, wait. This isn't. Oh,
it's cheek stuff. It's cheek stuff. You thought it was lip stuff?
Yeah.
I can give you lip stuff.
No, I have it.
You can use it on your lips.
Oh, wait,
doll.
I have it.
By the way, you can for sure use that.
But it's highly pigmented, which, is a good thing.
I put on, do you ever do this? Last night I put on more makeup than I would, almost in a costume way. And then my friend was like, God, your makeup looks good. And I thought it was costume makeup.
See, exactly. Okay.
So I go.
Do you remember what happened to us last week?
What do you mean?
I went to put on my brow liner in semi-darkness. I stepped into the light. What the fuck? It was eyeliner.
Yeah. Glam.
And I go, okay, I fucked up. I'm trying to wipe this off. It's not coming off, right? Yeah. I'm like, this is crazy, right? This is crazy because it was like a dark thing. And you go, well, people do that.
Yeah, people do that.
But I was thinking about it today. People do that. I was like, I don't know if that's enough for me.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? And then thank God our producer stepped in, knowing later I'd be furious.
Yeah. And said, take it down a notch. But here's something I've been doing, I'd say the last 6 months I've been noticing it.
Yeah.
I've been going like this. Like a gape, like mouth breathing. Not even mouth breathing, just like this.
Is that why you're writing me, I'm going to get serious about taping?
Oh, yeah, mouth taping.
Did you mean mouth taping it closed?
At night? Because I'm driving sometimes and I just all of a sudden notice this. Like a fucking idiot. I'm like this.
I don't know. I think that's good.
Or someone was talking to me and I was like.
I think that's good. Because they're always like, relax the mouth in the photos. I'm always like.
That's exactly what someone said to me. They were like, it means you're relaxed. I was like, is that what it means? But for the first time,
supposedly you're not supposed to, yeah.
Because I'm always like, yeah. What's that?
No, I'm doing relax because I think it's funny that you're like relaxed.
You know when they say relax the gaze and stare at the sun? It's like sun gazing. Like some of these Instagram fools that only eat meat. They're like, I haven't had a vegetable in 10 years. I've never been better or whatever.
Yeah.
And they do soft gazing.
Only organ livers
in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Right into the eyes. And then just 1,000 dead rabbits out back, but the organ has been removed. The kidney.
Oh
I was just imagining that would be disturbing.
I would like the brand Merit to send makeup.
What's that?
MERIT. You've probably seen the ads. Very chic brand. I want the makeup. Send it. What's going on, guys? Hello?
Well, now I'm thinking that now that we're camera hounds.
Yeah.
Are you ready? What if suddenly we look incredible and we go, guys?
This week's beat brought to you by.
Yeah. Well, each week it could be a really big deal. Want to see what's floating around in here for fun? OneSkin.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully they're going to be an advertiser or a sponsor. We'll see. OneSkin.
OneSkin. Which one's that?
Look at the makeup
I've been saving.
tinted.
You know how
I know.
I haven't even seen this. SPF 30.
Yeah. Look at her.
It's a little dark.
Just testing freely. I got literally shocked. I'm literally shocked. And then thought I got to cover because like, what's wrong with me that I got nervous? No.
Yeah.
Greed.
No, I understand.
It's pure
I just
greed.
had greed expressed with someone. What was it?
This is interesting. Where you saw
Somebody
it,
wanted
you
something,
did it?
and I didn't want to give it to them. What was it?
Like, now.
Oh, wait. How do you feel about this? Actually, this is a real question for you. I'd say that I am open to sharing. I'm a little territorial and don't really want to lend out books. Thoughts?
It's interesting.
Particularly, I
was
have
in a gift shop
underlining.
and I saw a little
marginalia
thing, like, for the generous reader. For those curious, Fatty 15 co-founder Dr. Stephanie Venn Watson discovered the benefits of C15 while working with the, get ready, Kate, U.S. Navy to continually improve the health and welfare of aging dolphins. We all want to be like the dolphins. So I don't know if that made your ears perk up, but it certainly made my dolphin tail wag.
Absolutely. Dolphins are essential. God, it feels good to have someone like Fatty 15 on our side, supporting us with the free launch here of the show. And it really feels good to, I'm sorry, but have a sponsor that we really use. I've been taking Fatty 15 prior to them sponsoring Berlant and Novak.
Yeah.
And my excitement to just be getting more and to continue to take more. And I'm excited to hear what the community has to say about it.
Absolutely. And once again, this episode is sponsored by Fatty 15. Go to fatty15.com/hags and use code HAG for 15% off the 90-day subscription starter kit. I was at Blick, actually, getting materials for a Halloween costume.
Okay.
And then never made it out, as you know.
Yeah, totally.
You never saw me last night. By the way, the day was spent in part imagining our conversation with me in costume. Okay, and that you would forget for a little while I was in costume. Okay, and then you would go, and then you go like, God, I still can't get over this costume. And then you take out your phone and photograph me. That was like the fantasy playing in my head. Like Kate will lose her mind for this. Like, I can't believe you're a floating head. I can't believe you're a floating dead baby, baby in a coffin. Like all these things that
you were gonna be floating head.
Well, I have a floating head thing I made. I made a floating head for Chris.
Meaning everything else is like blacked out? Basically, yeah. But fun. I hadn't decided yet if it was going to be a table and then plate and then,
plate, champagne,
fun.
Whatever.
Plate's
or
fun.
Series of candles, candelabra.
Head on a plate is a really good costume.
Anyway, I'll tell you about my costume after. Wait, take me back because we were here. We were here.
Book lending thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Because I really find myself going, so here's the thing. I'm not kidding. 11 years ago, lent out a book to a friend. I go, I'll lend it to you. I go, I really love this book.
Why did you lend it then? Why not say,
because the person
on Amazon and get it by later today?
The person actually kind of threw a fit. Like, seriously? Made me feel bad about it. Really? You won't let me the book? Did this whole thing. I'm going to give it back to you.
Do I know them?
No. You seriously won't let me? And I went, okay, sure, but I got to get it back. Guess who never fucking got it back?
Well, I have because I have news for you. Like, lending a book is giving a book. It's over. It could take 9 years to read.
I know. And I feel like people talk about this, but it happened. But it felt uncomfortable the other day because I felt it happening. And I go, don't take my book.
Hey, can I borrow this? No.
They go, sorry, I have a weird thing with books. I really
no,
don't
it doesn't have to be weird. I think.
I did a whole thing last night with the waiter. It's kind of a skinny margarita. I wish they'd come up with a different term. Oh God, I hate asking for a skinny margarita. Every fucking time.
I literally, same
every
thing.
Time.
Literally, I go, this is humiliating, but can I have what technically you would call a skinny margarita?
I did this last night, and the guy didn't care.
No, I know. They never do.
And I go, I'm not doing that. I'm giving up on this charade every time.
I know.
Okay, here I am, a girl with straight hair ordering a skinny margarita at a restaurant. Like, no one cares.
No, I know, but it depends on where I am.
It should be even just call it like
sugar-free
sour margarita.
Yeah, sour margarita or tart. Well, I do this whole thing.
Sugar-free. Can I have tart? Can I get no sugar?
The problem is, like, basically, I've almost had to start saying, like, no agave.
No, I know.
By the way, apparently agave is actually the worst of the sugars.
No, stop.
Yeah.
Like cane's better? Wait, what do you mean? Talk to me.
Anything's better. It's straight, like, fructose, which, like, like, goes and immediately fills the liver.
The lie of agave. And then
whatever.
It's you on the cover.
Yeah. The lie of agave.
Yeah.
I don't know. I read it and I was like, got it. Okay?
That's amazing.
Okay, I'll take, what did you say? Hane's sugar? What did you say?
Cane.
Cane. Yeah,
cane sugar.
Well, by the way,
People go,
that's
organic
another thing.
cane
Cane.
sugar.
They're saying it doesn't remind you that it comes from a plant.
Yeah. But it doesn't?
Well, it's
What
just
are you
like,
saying?
they're trying to like, you know, Don Draper, it's toasted. They're adding a thing.
Genius. Yeah.
They're adding,
Yeah.
You'd love it.
Yeah.
You love when I reference that. Wait, book lending. Oh yeah, but I was in the Halloween store. Whatever. The point is, this is a pattern for me. Spend all day soaring with ideas. The amount of costumes I lived in my mind, like the scenes playing out in my head.
Give me a couple.
All right.
I don't have costumes.
Do you want to hear my journey?
Imagination. Okay. Yeah.
And in the end, gave up and got the pleasure of not going anywhere. Actually, let's order in.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So, So
order in tonight.
That was, good. And actually decided, okay, now I've got a head start on next year. First, it started by going to, oh my God, I had an insane parking experience, truly, at the Farmer's Market Grove, okay?
Okay.
Parking. There's no story here. There's no story here.
I believe that there is.
It just truly was, someone waiting behind me for me to wait for someone to get out of their spot to take their spot, and someone's waiting this way and they can't get past. So now there's essentially two people waiting for me and I'm waiting for someone else.
Yes.
Okay, the person finally leaves. Behind me and front because they can't squeeze by this way because it shouldn't be two-way. So finally it's the moment, right? I once read in like the DSM-4 or something, okay? They were like under like social anxiety disorder or whatever. They were like anxiety at making left turns. Because there's a choice being made, like it's on you, going now,
like people behind you, like you're yeah. Left turning doesn't freak me out, actually, weirdly.
Once I got they were always scary until I got peace with the fact that it turns red, you're out there, you go. You know what I mean? Like that's the absolute now there's stops and you can definitely go.
Yeah, totally.
I used to be like,
yeah.
Right can I race it? No, pull to the middle of the intersection.
Yeah, get out there.
So we're all waiting so long. Now it's my moment. And I'm feeling a little self-conscious, like there's just hay. Where normally, this feeling like.
Yeah, we've got it.
Where you just feel like the car is your body, right?
When you hold the steering wheel with a flat palm.
I know, because
you are literally.
Pushing. Because yeah. That is like. Yeah. You're like.
Yeah.
The heel of the palm. It's like it's almost like some memory of being a different animal or something. It's like so I started to pull in, right? I'm self-conscious. Too tight. Now here's the thing. You know how when you pull in, you go, oh, that was wrong, and then you're gonna pull out.
Yeah.
And you kind of feel that it's gonna follow the same way back out.
Uh-huh.
But if you stay there too long and let other things happen and you kind of forget where the wheel is and you lose the thread, and now you don't know how to move.
The car's not part of your body anymore.
So I start to doubt if I'm going to be able to get back out the way I came, and I'm afraid. I'm like, I'm going to scrape this car. Like it is, I'm too close to the other car. Like I might be fucked. There might be no way out. I keep looking back. There is to me the archetypal, man. Okay, like just a shadow of a waiting man
in the car.
In the car behind me. Okay, now he's
waiting for what now?
Like space to move by.
Okay.
But it's chaos because there's no space. It's chaos, right? But finally, I move in such a way to let the other woman at least pass me. Okay. Then I get back in the car. I'm going to start to do the turn while he would. And there's some kind of female next to him. Okay. And I can't tell if it's a daughter or, a lover. Okay. But there's, and I don't know if it's worse or better.
Yeah.
But so he's like, okay. Unreadable, but so I try again. No, I try again. The car's screaming, beeping, like the car's like, brake. Okay.
Your car?
Yeah, like it tells you, and it stops
beep,
you,
beep, beep, beep.
And then beep, you know what I mean? And then it's like
mine doesn't do
screaming
that,
brake, and then I think it won't even let you move. So I start to back out again. I'm like, all right, breathe, whatever. I'm like, I got out of the car. I walked around the back of my car.
Took a look?
No, to the guy.
Yeah.
And I just go, okay, man, can you maybe do you think you can squeeze by me? Because this could take me a while. Because I needed him to leave. You know what I mean? For me to relax and figure it out.
What did he say?
He said, yeah, but I'll need to squeeze by. And I'm like, that's why I was waving him for a while. Whatever. So I pulled in a little more. He squeezed by.
Yeah.
Now I was safe and alone. still struggling, and then new people were appearing. Okay, and then like a German
were you
woman
screaming?
and daughter.
Okay, German.
That was the vibe. Sort of blonde. Okay. Well, yes, because
screaming in German.
Excuse me. Okay.
Yeah.
Could you help me for a minute?
You said this?
Yes.
And
I just want to see if I can if I'm about to hit that car on the other side, if I pull out. She comes around. She goes, "You've got 4 centimeters." Okay. It went in centimeters, which was European.
Yeah,
okay?
Totally.
And then she's like, "But if you go, and she like backed me out, and she's like, "You just need to take it wider." Like she got me out safely, and then I pulled back in, and then I hid in the car for like a few minutes to give anyone who was part of the scene
them gone.
Let them leave.
Group. Yeah.
Still put on a show when I got out of the car of that was crazy.
That was not crazy. So this is amazing because I have 2 quick parking stories. First of all, similar to the story I just told.
Wait, do you like how I handled it?
Yes, and I think it's really brave. And I want to know, were you screaming and doing self-harm language in the car when you were alone?
No.
Okay, so this is where we're different. But listen, I was going down in my car, tiny hill. You know these hills in Los Angeles where no 2 cars in the mountains, in the hills. I go down. A car's coming up.
Oh, I hate those roads,
and I start to go,
obviously.
fuck.
Who
I go.
Right.
It becomes this whole thing. This car next to me. The point is,
just get by each other, you mean?
Yeah. Just to get by. So one person, but I came down. There was a car here. The point is, it was a gridlock hell situation, and I couldn't figure out how to maneuver it. And this car, there's a woman in this car, and she's kind of looking at me, going like, I can see her exclaiming like, "Go that way." She's not like, it's not really angry, but she's clearly frustrated with me, And I'm seeing a lot of like this.
No.
And like, and
no, but when you can see the shadow of a cheek
out. Yeah. Okay, like, because I don't know. I'm like, and by the way, I get so close. There's a car here, windows down. There's a man in there. I didn't even know. I thought it was a parked car, but it was a moving car. And he goes, "They giving you a hard time?" It was actually kind of hot. He was like, "They giving you a hard time?" I was like, like I don't even know. But I'm had to ignore him. I was like, so this whole thing. Finally, I maneuver the car. I do this whole thing. I think I mostly could have been better at the situation, but it wasn't like I was fucking the situation.
Yeah.
But I finally get down to her. I roll down the window. I go, "Sorry, I'm from New York. This isn't my car."
Always, sorry, I work nights. Okay.
I go, "This isn't even my car."
But it was your car, right?
I go, "This isn't my car. It's in my neighborhood." I go, "This isn't my car. I'm from New York. This is like my second day driving."
You didn't.
Or something. Like, it's not my car. I think I said, "I barely have a license."
Because you're
and the woman literally goes,
"You're an actor and you grew up here."
Her face softens. She goes, "Totally cool." I go, "Well, who cares if I had to tell a little lie to make her relax?"
No, but it's not. What is it really? Make her relax. You'd already gotten through it, right? It was over.
Like I had to apologize. I couldn't apologize. I go, "Sorry, I'm so bad at that. I'm born and raised in Los Angeles. This is my car." No. "Sorry, I was so bad at that. This isn't my car. I'm from New York."
No, I mean, I know why it's better, but for whom?
Both.
Do you like how I hit that M at the end?
Yeah, that was good. Okay, here's a really quick parking story. Tell me if
I'm not done with your lie. I'm not done with your lie.
Okay.
Wait, let me think about this.
Lie is a strong word.
I don't mean it negatively.
Fabrication.
I don't mean it negatively. Yeah. I mean it neutrally.
Someone called me a little liar the other day. I'll tell you about this lie.
Well,
so this is a lie.
I mean,
But this is a lie. Tell me about this lie. This was interesting. What would you do if you're me? Okay, me. So okay. Basically, the point is,
how early in that before you actually talked to that woman were you concocting the story?
Oh, moments before.
Oh, it wasn't like like you rolled and go, "Oh no, okay, I'm gonna have to." Like me fantasizing about hours later, our conversation where you go, "I just can't believe you." Like the day, I spent the day. Oh God. Cry.
Wait, what? Okay, what? You spent the day what? What lie? I love when you cry. And when you cry on air, I go, Peabody. I see the dollar signs. I see the New Yorker Festival.
No, I just. No,
I love it.
I'm laughing at because this is the moments where you have to. This is where you learn how to act. Crying. Because it's fucking real.
Oh my God! Because it came up.
My dad says John Early deserves a literal Oscar
for what?
For his Instagram videos of crying.
Yeah.
And it's true. Anyway, but like this, it's something like it would be like a joke, like
yeah,
right. That'd be like we do that as a joke, and it's real. I'm like literally doing it. Why?
Yeah.
Why do we why isn't it? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so
now
I've pulled it together.
Waking up acting.
The vulnerability. I felt the vulnerability. Oh God, it's coming again.
Okay, great. Go.
I go.
Wait, what was it?
I don't know why it's making me cry.
I love it. What is it? Wait, what is it?
Oh.
Wait, I'm scared. Wait, what is it?
Oh no, it's nothing bad. Like I think like
it's sad that I lied.
Oh my God, it's not about the lying.
Okay.
No, it's about me spending my day like I just realized like that I like just the way this conversation was playing in my head essentially all day while I was crafting. Okay, you being impressed by my costume. Okay, and you being so impressed by my costume that halfway through a conversation, I see your eyes kind of go and pull out your phone. I just like you pull it like sorry, Jacqueline. It's
just incredible. I'm sure.
It's just
so
like
sweet.
so like I it's like I'm crying. I don't know why I'm crying. It's just so like no one would have the courage to admit such a thing.
No, you saw it.
That's why I am like. That's why I am deserving of a Peabody. By the way, go there knowing.
Yeah.
Why?
By the way, this episode just became a $20 paywall.
Oh my God! Imagine if every time I cried, the paywall goes up. All right, let me think. Let me just think.
No, it's beautiful. It is true because, by the way, Jacqueline, people do everything in their life doing that. You imagine,
but like, it's like you know what it is. It's like it's the shock when it's like, because it's not the it's not like the like. Oh, and everyone at the party is going to think I'm so fabulous, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not even like really it. Like, it's almost like, I don't know, like it's almost a shock when it's like, I don't live my life trying to impress you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it's not that. It's like, I don't know. I mean,
I think it's so sweet. I love
think,
it.
Like, whatever. I'll tell you. I don't know why I can't talk about this without crying, but it's like,
yeah,
because it was also like this, like ADD, like I was soaring so high making the costumes.
No,
like I was like, from me. It was like pure ecstasy.
Yeah,
and like, you know, so all right, I'll pull it together just to tell you like this stuff. But it was like, so first I go, I'm looking for a table for Poog. Or whatever the hell this is. Okay? So I go looking for a table, right?
Yeah.
Whatever, that starts. Then I realize, like, oh my God, well, actually, tried to go to Tracy, missed my turn. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck it. Great idea. I'm already out. Now I can go shopping for tables.
Right.
Okay. For the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I go, oh my God, I'm here at the Grove. There's probably some stuff, that I could get to do a costume tonight for a party.
Okay, sure.
That I could go to,
Yeah.
And I've made no promises to come to the party because I don't like to do that because I always disappoint. So I just, whatever. But I know it's an option. Should I get a costume together, I go, I'm going to go to Zara. Okay, I know it's Zara, whatever. Yeah. Okay, but growing up in the 90s, you've corrected me before. Okay.
I've never heard you say Zara.
I'm like, and I say Zara's.
Zara's.
I had like an apostrophe S.
Zara's is hilarious.
So.
You go to Zara's. Yeah.
In my mind, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to get a base, okay, a cheap base.
Okay.
So I get a little black dress.
Yeah.
But it's something that I can paint, staple shit to, whatever.
And not care.
Go in there, literally no sales section.
Well.
Not a red tag in sight. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Okay. There was one spot.
Everything starts at $79.99.
Then I was in, World Market. So my first idea became in World Market. So it's all about using
go
what's
to the
there.
mall. No, I'm just getting excited going to the mall with you. It's been
okay.
Okay, yeah.
So I start to go like looking around the place. And I start to go, what's the biggest thing here? And then I realized this is a really fun question. Okay, you ready? What's the biggest thing in this store for the cheapest?
Just physically largest.
Physically largest. Okay, what an interesting question, right? And I was in World Market thinking about it and go, is it a curtain? You know what I mean? Is it whatever? Because costume. So I start to think, now they have all this like candy and these mini candies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And mini bottles of Tabasco, whatever. They have all that stuff. So I start to think food based. Okay. They have these huge things of like popcorn. For a little while, I thought about being a candy and popcorn dispenser. Okay?
Yeah.
So I think there'd be the tubes.
Yeah.
But I couldn't figure out what would be. This was a brief thought. Okay. But I couldn't figure out how I'd open it, let candy fall into partygoers' hands.
Okay. Yeah. Fun.
Okay.
Wow.
And close it back up.
Wow,
okay.
Wow.
So start that, right? I go, all right, it's falling apart on me. I got to get out of here, right? I got to get out of here. I've done this before. You know, it's about what I have at home. I know I have stuff at home. I like going with what materials I have.
Yeah.
That works and is a delight to me, right? So tearing apart things, like the things I considered tearing apart.
For the costume?
Yeah.
You're like looking at your computer. You're
yeah,
like,
like, I'm like cloth. Okay, like it's like everything, because it's like this very particular like ADD thing for me, which is like the creative part, which is seeing everything as like material
for
yeah. And going like, look at it could be this, it could be this. So
you do that with writing. I do that with writing. I'm like a microphone. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like trying to think that like you don't have to think about things. You can just look and there's the material.
Well,
to write.
Absolutely, because I had this thought recently about observational humor, okay? I was like, is it literally just... Okay, so I was watching something and it was the most straightforward. I go, if you just are literally taking people through what's true about an experience. Yeah. I was like, you know how you're at the parking meter, right? You get to the parking meter, it's so sunny, and yet it's just like those little numbers, and it's on that gray screen from the 80s. I mean, how can you even see that thing out in the sun?
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah. Everyone going like this.
Yeah, exactly.
They're outside.
Exactly.
They're only gonna be outside. Yeah. When's that time parking meter was inside?
Okay.
Everyone's going like this.
Okay, everyone's going like this. Okay, exactly. Okay. And then I go, and then you're going, surely it's got a credit card, you know. No, it doesn't. Okay. And then you're going, oh, looking for coins, but this one's got a credit card, you know. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, so I leave, but I am going to be driving past Blick.
Oh, yeah.
I go, I'll stop at Blick.
Yeah, fun.
Okay. Pop into Blick. This is when I had this idea, because I know that I have these mini easels that I got.
I've got a couple of those.
Yeah. So I go, the easel can go over my head. Okay. Canvas. Okay. Hole in the canvas.
Oh, yeah, in your face. Yeah, genius.
Okay. And then my face, a painting.
Yeah,
okay.
Great.
And then there's going to be, I'm holding a palette with paints. Okay.
You're painting yourself.
And brush. And no, other people can paint.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Like, a 10-minute conversation with John at Blick. Okay. This guy. And, you know, and then he like comes back around. He's like, "Are you sure you want to? This isn't weird, but like, are you sure you'll be comfortable with people like, you know, touching you or whatever?" I'm like, the canvas is pretty like sturdy.
Over you.
We have like different opinions. Like, this is a problem when you ask for help.
Interesting. Yeah.
And then you don't do what they told you.
I know.
He's like, well, it's not going to work with, you know, watercolor paper or whatever. You know what I mean? And then here I am at the register with the watercolor paper.
Yeah.
That's like why I like don't like to do it.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, and then I'm studying Crayola. I'm trying to go, well, I can't ruin someone's house. If someone flings paint, it's got to be Crayola, completely washable. It's got to be, and it can't be a drip thing. So it's got to be these things. I'm gonna fake that it's a paintbrush. Okay,
but really,
on top of whatever the other thing is. Okay?
Yeah.
So I got 2 canvases and I got the hell out of there, right? Oh, and then I got like some gaff tape. You know what I mean? Just because like figured it would be useful. Don't want to be at home needing it.
Of course.
Stopped at Target on the way. Thought I might have something in there, something Halloweeny.
Always is.
There was nothing, literally 0. Whatever. Finally get home.
That's an interesting thing when you go into a store and leave with nothing.
I mean, it's 99% of my...
The big drive, like a little boutique, of course you leave with nothing.
Right.
But going into I feel like this just happened to me. I went into like a big, like a Target something, walked in, left with nothing. You almost feel...
Like, surely you need something that they have.
It feels taboo.
Not to me, because I've left all manner of, you know, same thing, soaring at the Container Store, and then what do I do?
By the way, Container Store, everything's $942.
Literally, how can you get organized? Well, I think we've covered this, but how can you get organized with one shoebox? Because that's all you can afford.
Well, by the way, in earnest, someone the other day talking about closets, because I'm like, my closet, by the way, no. So my closet is not a walk-in closet. It's a reach-in closet. It's not a big closet. It's horribly organized. This is what happened the other day. Literally, I was in bed.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't move, discussing with my partner the closet, how to organize it. And I literally, I go, we were talking about it.
Yeah.
I go, I can't live like this. Genuinely, I go, because my jeans, because an Angel, my partner, so much more organized than I am, much neater than I am. They're like, let's fold your jeans, put them above, so you don't. So they folded my jeans for me, so sweet. The other day I'm looking for my jeans. I go, but I can't get it, like putting it back.
Oh yeah,
it's like the tower falls or whatever. Meltdown, not actual meltdown, but I was just thinking about it, and I said, I was like, I can't live like this. And then we were
You need
talking
to read that
about
book,
it.
The ADD clutter
Okay,
book
I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read that.
Organizing for ADD.
Okay,
It's
I
very
need
specific.
that. I need that. Okay.
It's all winging things into
Yeah.
top
No,
storage.
I know. Well, you're gonna, but
Right.
I was shutting down about the closet organization and everything, and the cost of everything and getting it.
Yeah.
And I said, I want to get drunk. I was like, it makes you want to drink. Like, it makes you want to I was like, I want to get drunk and high.
Where you get,
I can't feel the pain of this.
As someone who
I
doesn't
can joke
struggle
about it
with,
I don't have a problem. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But then kind of yeah.
I was like, take it the fuck. I want to eject me from this suffering.
Yes.
So, and by the way, I was talking to this woman who's a interior design house, very on top. Something about closet store. I go, could I build a new closet thing here, whatever? She goes, yeah. And I was like, how much does that even cost? Like, if I would build, she in earnest looks at me.
$2,000.
Oh my God, Jacqueline. She looks at me. She goes, not just talking about organizing, maybe building out some stuff. She goes, $20,000.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me? $20,000.
No, I was saying $2,000, like you go to the Container Store, and that's $2,000 is the joke.
I want to be clear. Yeah. Am I talking about renovating a huge walk-in closet? Even that seems.
Did she know it was truly a reach-in?
Yeah.
No,
she'd seen images. $20,000.
No.
$20,000.
Well, I probably would. How much time do I spend a year perusing online and live? Thank God the Container Store near me is no longer, because it was like a problem.
Well, why is a plastic box $28.50?
And also, by the way, that's a huge issue now with the storage. I'm just going, really, more plastic?
I know.
Can't afford the wood.
Well, the wood, I know the wood's crazy, and the wood's poison too. The wood's been shellacked in plastic or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But wait, I want to close the loop, so to speak,
because I haven't even gotten to the beginning of. So I haven't even begun to build my creative session.
Yeah.
I know it's a bore, but
no, it's not. It's not. It's not. Of course.
So I get home, right? I have all these supplies.
Yeah.
And I feel a little bit the feeling of like the addict or something.
Yeah.
Like I'm in that I'm hiding almost the addiction. Like it's more the enable. Like I almost don't want Chris to see how many supplies I got or something.
Yeah, totally,
you know what I mean?
Totally.
Because it's gonna tip him off.
Yeah.
I'm about to go into this kind of state that might be not the best use of my time, but I want it so bad.
Yeah.
So I'm sneak it upstairs,
Really cute.
I'm I got some supplies. I'm gonna go literally try it casual.
It's really
I'm
cute.
gonna make some
costumes or
whatever.
not.
Okay.
We'll go. We won't.
I go upstairs. I sit on the floor. I get it all together. I grab some other things from other projects. Oh my God. I decide. I go, okay, Chris is gonna be a floating or he's gonna be a head on a table like an altar with candles, creepy. You know what I mean? But then the head. And I'm like, where are those taper candles that they're not, I have these battery operated, tall candles, right?
Okay.
That I got last year when I was all about the plastic candles everywhere, battery operated, turn on automatically at 6, right? They have been filling up my shoe cabinet, for so long and falling out every time I go to get a shoe. Okay. I every time I go to dump them, I go, but what if one day there's the one night party where it doesn't matter if they burn out at the end, it's over.
Yeah.
Imagine, I'll get them again.
Yeah, fuck it.
Then yesterday I go, where are those candles? And I go,
oh no.
I go, oh my God, did I finally do it? Did I throw them out? Yep. I go, this is the origin of why, we hold on to stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, I sit down. What happens? I have these humongous boxes from Burrow. Okay.
Which we
when
love.
Burrow sent couches.
We love Burrow.
Huge boxes that have these folding already built into them. So the possibilities are endless.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Eventually I construct a thing that is a square like this. Okay. And I cover it over with a black paper. And I'm like, you put something around your neck. This could either be a floating head or a table. And then there's this sort of coming to where I go downstairs and it's like, what's Chris? What's happening? I'm like, Chris, can you try this out? Can you try this out for a second? I'm scraping his neck. Getting this thing around, And he's sort of what is this? I'm like, well, you're floating head or it's a table. I'm not sure yet. Whatever.
Yeah.
I go back upstairs. I start to build this coffin. And basically it's going to be, and I'm imagining you again, appreciating, okay?
Yeah.
If I had a creepy dead baby body right here
Yeah.
and my head.
Yeah.
Coffin
Yeah.
floating. Okay, it ends here.
Terrifying.
And then the other option was like a mangled corpse.
Right.
And then things are covered, and so it's just body parts, including my head.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It got whatever. I go downstairs, like, then it's all falling apart on me. I'm tired.
Yeah.
And then I'm like talking with Chris, like, about like, are we doing this? And then it's like, he's like, what if we just went to like Halloween Adventure?
Yeah. Who cares?
Grab some shit.
Yeah.
He's like, we grab like a whatever and a whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. And then I'm like, well, I bet I could get some limbs there
Yeah.
to still do my construction.
Yeah.
So we drive. He checks. It's open till 11. Okay. Drive over. Close. Okay. It's dark. We're like, maybe there's a back entrance. We go around the back. The Petco guy's like, entrance right down there. Make a left. Okay. Closed. Peer in. See them in their Halloween gear. Okay. And there were decals on the wall. I go, Halloween Adventure, because the store comes down. I go take one of the decals. Then I go, well, Ralph's is right there. I go, I could make something happen at Ralph's.
Fuck.
And Chris is like, what? You know, like, what are you envisioning at Ralph's? I'm like, I got a couple ideas. I'm like, and then I try to act like a simpleton, like I'm real casual and chill. I go, I mean, there's nothing better than 2 sheets.
Ghost,
right? I go, tablecloth at Ralph's.
Yeah.
Plastic tablecloth at Ralph's, right? Briefly imagined you being disgusted by the plastic. Okay.
No.
Okay. Like being like, I can't believe you'd be willing to be under that, like, toxin.
Inhaling it.
So I go there. So I go, Chris, we're going to be a bunch of ghosts. Sheet over me, sheet over you, helium balloons at different heights.
Sheets
over all of them. Then we're a
floating ghost cluster. Yeah.
That's good.
That's fun.
He didn't think the balloon could support the weight.
I'm hearing that.
Okay. And I go, well, at home, whatever. I have some other methods. He's like, I don't know if, home and doing more construction is the answer. You know what I mean? And I'm like, so I'm like, I take this home.
More construction.
Oh, I looked around. This was growth. Okay. I looked around the room. And it's where we like to do our exercise. Okay. And the place is trashed.
Yeah. Because of the constructions. Yeah.
I mean, I was sitting there, okay, stuffing 2 arms of a little stretchy t-shirt, okay, with other clothes, like, fuck it, like, destroy my clothing organization, taking a pair of jeans, stuffing it in to make the little baby legs. Okay.
Yeah.
Going, it's not believable. I need kneecaps.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And then, but there was a high point. There was a high point where I had the plant paper, okay, box over my head and a hole cut in it.
Wait, so you bought plant paper?
No, they sent it. No, once. They sent it once as a gift.
1 box?
Yeah.
Wait, like in the last couple weeks?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You thought you got an extra?
I got confused because I'm a subscriber. And I got, what? Another one? I got confused. Anyway.
But there was a moment where I had the plant paper box in my head and I saw these possibilities, And then I also basically constructed a box. This is like happened to my mother once. She she invented the box. She arrived at it independently.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, you could have like sides. Some of them would have a thing here. Okay. You could have little ones. You could have big ones. You decorate them. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so I also like sort of reinvented the box, like fold this up. I had the moment where like I could have just whatever. Shoulder straps. I'll post it. I'll post it.
Please. I love that. Listen, you went.
And then we said, "Fuck it, we're ordering from Crossroads."
Great.
Did you feel tempeh piccata?
Ooh. Did you feel liberated? Are you relieved?
Somewhat. I felt like I did have my fun. Technically.
Good. Yeah. You were constructing.
Yeah.
You were imagining.
It's like when I spent like
you were in the
2 days
you were in the workshop
choreographing dances for us.
Yeah.
And free dancing to like this is the thing, the goddamn process.
Absolutely.
But it's not. It's just like a interview, but like it's not enough for me. I don't just want process.
Yeah.
I want to complete.
No, you want to
put out in the world.
Construction, of course.
So
of course, next year or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just an old pattern I remember in college once, trying to do these like last minute fucking roller girl costume, and constructing
Boogie
these fake
Nights?
skates. Yeah. Trying to construct these fake skates on like my own sneakers
It's so interesting because it's something. It's the way that you and I are just different. Like I'm not a constructor.
Taking a break from the show just to let you know that the premium experience is available to you. We're so excited to offer bonus episodes and AMAs and any other curious offerings that we decide to share with those who cough up the cash. There's the dear friend level. There is the out-of-pocket level. There's even an overpaying is erotic level, which is too erotic to even tell you about over here. Check out the link in description, the link in bio, or even just looking at berlantnovak.supercast.com.
I want to finish because I just actually want your thoughts on my parking story.
I want it too. And I just want to say, this hyper focus on me needing to tell you the Halloween story. It's another ADD, just like I know, but I have to get through it. And I'm like, what? All right. Anyway, take me back.
No. Well, I'm taking you back to just because this is, I think, and by the way, this is actually brave because I'm in a
give it to me.
I'm in a parking lot. I'm in a grocery store parking lot. Okay. It's quite crowded. Mm. Why? Plenty of room for 2 cars to go. You know how it is. People are pulling out. Sometimes you have to wait. Plenty of room. Cars pulling out here. I'm about to pull in. Okay. The point is, I can't remember the exact configuration. This was a couple months ago.
Yeah.
The point is, I wasn't in anyone's way. And that I was really.
Yeah.
I just wasn't.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for this car to pull out. This car here can easily get by.
Right.
But I see this woman in her car kind of doing this thing. Kind of doing one of these. Again? What are you doing? Kind of doing one of these at me. And then I was like, and then she starts literally going.
No.
Motioning, like, go. And by the way, which is almost comical because go where? Like, this car's where, like, there was nowhere to go. And I really, and by the way, I was really aware of the fact I'm like fed. I had protein. Like, I wasn't angry.
Yeah.
I wasn't starting to, like, I was just like, I was looking around.
Fed.
And I was fed.
Yeah.
I was like,
you threw that out like I was a vampire?
Like, no, what?
Just like, well, I was fed, so like, I was like, what? Like,
I mean, it's like, I wasn't like in a moment of like agitation. Like, I was just like, leave almost. But I was calmly looking around going, am I in someone's way? Let me really pull back here. Am I fucking? Weren't. And I was like, I'm fucking not. I'm fine in this parking lot. That's where I am.
This is a classic traffic drama, right?
And I go, she's not fed. She's not fed.
I can't. Go.
Right? So I see her start going like this. Really like yelling in her car. Go. Kind of like, are you stupid? Kind of a thing. Go.
No, not one of these.
And so I go like this. She doesn't go like that, but she's like,
oh, you go.
She's going, I go like this. I literally go like this. Give her the peace sign. No, she's facing me. I go, peace, like this. Like, I'm not fighting with you, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, because by the way,
you see how quickly I throw that.
Why don't you have lunch? Constantly. I had lunch, so I'm fine. You need lunch. Okay. You're getting angry.
I was fed, so.
No. So anyway, wait. This happens, right?
Yeah.
She finally goes by. It's so weird. Oh, she drives by me. I purposely don't look into her car because I'm like, I don't want to fight.
This is huge. Don't look.
And by the way, I was like, I'm not looking because
it's over.
It's over.
So why?
And like,
yeah.
And I think maybe I don't know what was going on, but I was like, she was on something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I realized we're both parking and we're going to go into the supermarket.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't see exactly. I knew who she was, but I was like, I mean, like I recognized. I was like, so whatever. So I get in there. I start doing my shopping. I see her.
So
wait.
You knew each other enough.
No. Like I saw like glasses. I saw just like where I was like, I would know her head.
Yeah.
But I go in there. That's the girl. We know each other.
Yeah, here we go.
Acquaintances.
We go.
Vague acquaintance might be too even strong. Enough that
work or social.
Work. Like kind of, but not, we've never worked together. But I just mean like enough where I was like, and by the way, I start to go, well, I gave her a peace sign and smiled, kind of bitchy, like I know you're trying to fight with me, but so I'm like, she must be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because she was the one that had
you're going, do I stand by this? Yes.
Who had the fit.
Yeah.
And this is a bigger risk because she could see this.
What's the bigger risk?
The show. She could see the show.
Oh, shit.
She could be watching this right now.
Yeah.
So I just want to say also, I'm not mad and it's fine. And maybe I should have. So here's what was interesting though.
Yeah.
I panicked. I felt scared.
Are you
Cortisol
getting more on the
levels.
record in case, like, are you like filling in the story? Like, okay, I did leave something out, like in case she comes.
No. I don't think I've left anything out. And this can go in our law office. We can do this with our law offices. We can litigate this case.
Oh yeah.
But like, I was like, but she enters my aisle. Cortisol levels reaching 4,000. I mean, I was like,
Yeah.
this is terrifying.
And you go, hey.
No, I didn't. No, I took a fake phone call.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, here's a huge question about that because there's a risk.
She sees the black phone.
Risk.
She sees that it's just a black screen.
Or not even, or like it pops on. Like.
Yeah.
Light shining on the face. I've seen that
I wondered,
on television.
and then I go, does she think and then of course we all have to zoom out and go, what if I did do something wrong?
Well, that's the other
Here's
thing.
one detail that might have been wrong, right?
Okay,
I've been in the
give it
wrong.
to me.
But I go, don't be a pussy.
Tell me everything because I can't help you if you don't tell me everything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Me as a lawyer.
Here's what might have been it. I might have been in the arrow sign going the wrong way.
No, Kate.
But there was plenty of room.
So this is wrong way.
Yeah. And I go, yeah, but there's plenty of room for everyone to get by. It's a wide, you know what I mean?
Wait, let me think about this.
So that is why she was doing it. So she was going, you're going the wrong way. I guess. No, I don't think I was. I think I remember going, no, I am going the right way. Like I don't remember.
If you
a couple
went
months
back
ago.
to the
I could go back to the lot.
You'd know exactly where it happened,
Yep.
right? So we can actually find out.
Okay, I can go find out.
Because I'm curious.
Stressful.
But it's a good lesson.
It's a good fucking.
Because that person might be.
I know.
That might be.
Could be the head of Universal.
Well, that's what I was going to say. In Hollywood, I was going to say, like that's how you get people. Because that's that classic thing. I feel like you told me that. Like, why is everyone fake in LA? or whatever. Yeah. The classic. By the way, such a lame, I think, comment
that's why
about
LA is
LA
the most
fake.
real. That's why LA is the most real.
Because
I think LA is fake. I go, yeah, we're so fake that we're the most real.
Yes, because we're actually doing exactly what needs to be done for our. Well, also, what's wrong with politeness? Maybe.
Well, for sure. But what did I say to you?
I think maybe it wasn't you, but it was like because everyone realizes that they get to talk about the head of Universal at any time. Okay, so you're just like fuck you, and it's like son of the king. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay, it could have been you. I'm not sure, but
I don't know. Yeah,
but it is kind of So it's a good lesson.
Funny. I know,
particularly because a lot of times there's a good chance you're on the same road as someone. You might be going to the same place.
I know. And we should be, it's so mood. And listen, I have grace for fellow people because we all are in a mood. We're not fed. We're having a hard day. It can be tough, right?
Yeah.
But you can't take it out on people. You fucking can't.
You can't.
And guess what? I'll be in my car screaming shit at myself.
Yeah.
I don't take it out on people. You cannot take this shit out on people.
No, you cannot. You have to, anything but.
You should. I had a transformative experience at Bank of America yesterday.
Oh,
incredible connection with the teller.
Another community experience?
Yeah, another.
I feel like last week you were talking about what happened at Bank of America.
So by the way, this is a Bank of America, a branch that since COVID shut down, meaning it was only ATMs. All the tellers, the window was gone. I was always annoyed because I go, this is the closest Bank of America. Now I go to the other Bank of America that I don't like as much. So I have to go, there's no tellers there. I go, what if there are? I'm pulled inside, renovation, clean bank, tellers. I go through, sweet teller guy. I sensed in training. So this is interesting. He was wearing a Dodgers uniform. I think it was
that day
before Halloween or something.
Not the World Series, Kate?
Oh my God, I thought it was, yeah, right.
A costume?
It was a World Series thing.
You thought it was a costume?
I was going, Dodgers. He was wearing it just because, of course. No, of course.
Okay.
I'm now realizing that's funny.
And not like, this is me playing character where I'm like, No,
like, World Series, babe. Yeah. No, but I'm realizing, okay, so how about this? This guy, by the way, he is fucking gusto. He's probably young, probably maybe 28. I don't know. He's sitting there in a Dodgers thing. What I imagine to be a supervisor. He must be in training because there's a woman standing behind him watching, right?
There's
that's supervision.
Yeah.
This guy he's chatting me up. He's so relaxed. He's like, oh.
See, this is interesting. That's showbiz.
He does this whole thing with the checks
because
I've got checks. I go, it's been, and some of the names on the checks aren't my name, whatever.
Right.
And he goes, I thought this was kind of bold. He goes, can I ask what you do? I go, red flag, red flag. I go, supervisor is not going to like this.
Yeah. Do you dart your eyes to her?
I don't know if I darted to her.
Yeah.
I think I darted to her at one point and just smiled like, but I was
always doing good.
So this whole thing, I literally go, I'm an actor, I'm a comedian.
Well,
Can you imagine?
By the way, because
normally
you don't.
What?
Normally you don't do that, or you do?
No, sure, but I just like, no, yeah, I'm like, I work in sales. Like,
by the way, when people are like, oh, you say a comedian, and then
well, I usually don't say comedian because obviously it's pure hell. Oh, really? Yeah. Make me laugh, or whatever. So, but then when you say actor, hell.
But then there's also a
writer.
Thing where
I used to say
do you write your own stuff?
Oh,
with comedian, do you write your own stuff? That is probably
that's the best.
Like,
I've gone asked
Family
that.
Feud. I'm like, do you know Family Feud?
Not really.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
yeah.
But like the listener knows. Okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, like second on the list of like what like things. It's like you're guessing on what everyone would vote on is most common thing you say to it when someone says they're a comedian. One make me say something funny.
Yeah.
Right.
Almost
Probably
number
2,
one is
I know.
Do you write your own material?
First, they need to
Sorry, but is
clarify
it a
that
gender
it's stand-up.
thing? Are guys getting that as much?
Yeah, seriously.
Are they? Because I've gotten asked if I write my own material. I mean,
no, I got a team of writers. I got into this. Yeah, it's like, well, that's the other thing.
Recitation. Recitations of books.
Yeah.
Like limericks.
Yeah.
What is that? A Peter, a piper, and a pole, and a pope, and a hoe, and a
the boys set me up with some great stuff. I go out there.
Gloves.
Okay, and I test this stuff.
The
Sometimes
piano.
it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. And I go back and I go, Johnny, you got to do better next week.
Do you write it?
Do you write your own material? Well, first, also, there's a big. They think there's no way. It's like being a stand-up as an Olympian, but like they think there's no way that's stand-up comedy. So it's like, oh, so like improv skits or
right. No, it's straight just delivery down the barrel. Yeah. trying to get some heat.
Anyway, take me back. Obviously
nothing. Just he was and he was and then and I just like okay, so and then he goes I think he said, did he say like anything I might have seen or something like have you been anything I might have seen something?
There you go.
Or he started to ask that something. Yeah. I go oh, just a lot of little stuff like or something, and then he goes you know who you look like. He's like, you look a lot like, and I go, Catherine Hahn.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't know her name. She's in, I go, it's Catherine Hahn. I go, Agatha, all along. I was like, it's Catherine Hahn.
Did he say yeah?
He was like, oh, yeah.
That was it?
And I was like, I get it all the time. He's like, yeah, you look just like her. I was like, yeah, no.
I mean,
but then I left sailing.
You two, like, it would not be if you and
I
Catherine
sometimes
Hahn were in
think
a room.
It's me. I sometimes see photos of her and I think it's me.
That's a different thing. Like, that's something else. Like,
scrolling fast.
Like, kind of like, yeah.
I'm rich. I've got a show on. Yeah. I'm at the airport. Billboard of me at the airport. Oh, wow. We got to wrap up. Doing that.
Never.
Listening down
have I ever, this is a huge question.
What?
I don't think I have. Have I ever said?
We got to wrap up?
Yeah. Have I ever noticed? Have I ever thought this is a version of my like hyperfocus?
No.
Never once have I considered.
Mm-mm.
I'm so.
You're locked in, baby. It's a beautiful thing.
And by the way, that wasn't a insult.
No, I didn't feel insulted. Hey, I want to just do a last minute beg. And we've flirted with this. And I actually texted you about this. You hadn't responded.
I know I started to text you back about it. And then I decided to save my response for this.
Okay, great. Because I texted you. I go, I'm ready to beg
I started, right?
for Peloton.
You know what I started? I wrote back, you bring this up bi-monthly. Okay? You bring this up bi-monthly.
No,
I always say,
Peloton?
Yeah.
No, I feel like it's been like a year.
6 months. Bi-monthly it was going to amuse me. Okay. And I was going to leave it open to interpretation because some people think that means every 2 weeks. Some people think that means
bi-monthly?
Yeah.
Bi-weekly.
Or every 2 months. Like the bicentennial is the 200th.
Yeah.
Now, I was also going to say, because you go, any interest? And I go, why? Like, yeah, of course. I don't have Peloton. Why would I want one, right? And I go, oh, she's wondering if I don't have an interest. Is it I thought she's going to reach out as an actor, okay, and go, one Peloton, please?
No, you think I'm going to, on my personal Instagram, be like.
Yeah, that's how Capello started.
Actually.
The first time I heard of you begging.
That is
on Instagram,
deep
going, I'm gonna drop my address here. I'm loving the, whatever gnocchi, and I'm really curious about the whole line. I'm just gonna leave my address here the first time you begged, right? Oh wait, why? Why does it make you laugh that hard? Is it like because it's deep in the recess of your brain that I remember?
It's like it's the first time I ever.
It really was. You think it really was? Because it was life changing.
I'm not someone who cries when I laugh. The first time I think I ever begged for a product and debased myself in front of a company and said, please. Capello's.
It was.
And by the way, Capello's delivered.
They sent
cookie doughs, pizzas.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who's our number one?
Capello's. But I want to beg. I'm ready to beg. I'm ready to beg for Peloton.
Now, I had a fantasy.
Bike out there.
You were. No, you've been talking about it for a little while. I was going to say, did you see one last night?
With Peloton?
Yeah.
No. See it where?
Because you sent it to me, I feel like, early this morning. I was like,
I texted you yesterday. No, I texted
okay.
a couple days ago or something. I just was like, Peloton. I go, yeah, because I'm feeling like I need something to just get the heart rate up. Blast. Yeah. I don't want to do jumping jacks. Like, I want to get on the butt. And I need the guided. I need the community.
Yeah.
Imagine us.
I wonder if we could get hired by Peloton.
For sure.
To be coaches or whatever. Like go on a ride with us.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a cafe.
This is great. Hello, are you hearing this?
Hello. Also, Apple, guided walking. Us in your ear.
Unbelievable. Thoughts on a Stairmaster? I think the Stairmaster apparently blasts your ass to heaven and back.
Well, it blasts your ass, hell. But a lot of people feel like it blasts
your
the
knees?
wrong thing.
Oh,
you want to talk about a fucking ass?
You get a crazy ass?
You go to Tracy. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to talk about design of an ass?
By the way, I want her to design my ass, but I have this hip problem. I'm scared.
I don't think
Will you please
Stairmaster.
Before the end of the year, will you take me to a Tracy class? Please?
I already told you the whole thing. You can go to any of the things that are like. All right.
Okay, we'll talk about this. Yeah.
But you'd be hammering the same muscle over and over again.
No, I see what you're saying. No, you're so right.
Deeper,
but what do you think about the bike? More. What do you think about the bike?
I technically think the same thing, but for heart rate, sure.
But you're not doing it an hour every day for 6 years.
Those quads. You don't want to bulk up.
Wouldn't be doing it enough.
The fear of bulking?
Yeah, the bulking
hysterical.
fear.
I've always felt like
we're both doing this all of a sudden.
Yeah, what is
it's weird.
This?
I don't know what
nerve
this is.
Flossing? Yeah. Nerve flossing?
No, what's that? What's that?
I just felt it. Try it. Probably make you nauseous. No, it's got to be to the side. It's to the side. Do that one.
Oh, remember how this whole thing with the vagus nerve to release the vagus nerve?
Wait, did you send that to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like an Australian woman on a beach.
What does she do?
She's Irish. She's like, here's how you release your vagus nerve.
Oh, right. She says sometimes we don't need. Oh, I know what it was. No, it wasn't that cute. it was, unless you're thinking of a different one. It was sometimes we don't need. See, she was like, it's not always about nerve flossing.
That hurt my neck, by the way.
So she's like taking it to the next level. I've seen all the nerve flossing stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
For like undoing the pinched nerve.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then she's like, sometimes we need, what does she say? She goes, nerve slackening. She's like, look here, look down.
Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. Wait, we actually have to go. I also want to say thank you to Surrey, the toothbrush company. I've been loving my toothbrush.
Now, you were using a manual before.
I was using a manual.
Like a character in a movie.
Like I was alive in the 1800s.
Yeah.
With a fucking broomstick in my mouth.
Yeah. So
changed
weird.
Everything.
That was is that your first time with an electric?
I had an Oral-B in the 80s like everyone else.
Yeah.
But something about this, as I said, it's just, it's clean, it's sexy, it's working.
Yeah. We both got moss or whatever.
We both got moss colored ones.
I love when we choose colors together, like 2 moss green, please.
Okay, have to go.
All right.
Okay, so thank you for opening up and crying. That's huge for the Peabody, the inevitable Peabody.
Funny. Yeah. One hasn't come through yet.
Okay, I love you.
Love you.
Once again, we are sponsored by Fatty15. Go to fatty15.com/hags and make sure you're using the code HAGS at checkout for 15% off their 90-day subscription starter kit. You'll be decanting at home in no time. Thank you again to our sponsor, Fatty15.